Okay, so finding Teddy, I would say we found nothing but a migraine.
1 thumb down. 2 thumbs down?
How many thumbs were you born with?
3 thumbs.
3 thumbs, really?
Yeah.
So you have 3 thumbs, but you can't find fucking Teddy.
Nope.
Brilliant. Okay, so.
He took my 4th thumb.
What? Actually, no, that's not true. We're born with, we have 4. We have 2 on our hands, and then we have 2 on our feet.
Well, those are like toes, no?
It's still a thumb, isn't it?
No, because thumbs can do this.
This is the stupidest conversation ever. Okay, this book is a dungeon.
Woohoo!
This fucking game is in a window.
This book is a dungeon.
Oh, crap. No! You fuck. Oh, what the hell is this? I can't fucking make this full screen? Are you serious? No, it's in the goddamn window. Maybe it's played like this on purpose. Okay, maybe you have to scroll through.
You want to
start from the beginning? All right, what we gotta narrate? This book is a dungeon. This book is a dungeon. I don't know why. By Nathan.
The dungeon is a book.
This dungeon is a book. Oh, this book is a dungeon.
And the dungeon is a book.
Yeah, I got that. Thank you.
Start from the beginning.
Or if you want to skip sections, I recommend it for your first playthrough. Skip right to the first dungeon area. Skip right to the gallery hub. Want to learn more about how this game was made? Plus, download the 40,000 word dev diary. Holy shit! All right, start from the beginning.
So I click on start from the beginning. Seems like tick, 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 tick.
You remember a time when you used to steal aching glances at the clock, praying for the strike of the merciful hour that finally set you free. Temporarily released from the shackles of the tiresome workday, you'd eagerly rush home, shed your work clothes like a burdensome second skin, and flit off into the night to join friends for merriment and mischief. Merriment and mischief?
Sounds like a good night.
What are they going to go streaking?
He's already naked.
No, this is one way you have to read this. Those days are gone. The first shift came on slowly at first. What? Sharp pains, dizziness, restlessness, insomnia. What did you say?
Insomnia. In a whisper.
I heard something else. But as even more unsettling changes tightened their grip within you, it became very clear something was very wrong. Poked, prodded, examined, analyzed. A battery of tests. They were 2 batteries. A gauntlet of medical and pummeling anxious uncertainty. And then the waiting.
The waiting.
The waiting to know what the fuck I'm reading. When the call finally came, you already knew the answer before the words rolled off the lips, rasping away on the other end of the line. What? Lost in an echo chamber, you mind parsed only snippets of the doctor's news, the ones that stung the most. Wait for the call. It's terminal.
Dun dun dun.
Wait, when the hell does this take place?
Well, at some point when there's these phone calls, so...
Yeah, right, that's why I'm getting confused.
Never said it was in the past, so...
A year left to live. Maybe 2 at best. I'm so sorry.
Doctor.
Time for you to read.
And then, you're alone. Now time is your enemy, siphoning away the last of you with every passing moment, draining the light, the color from your world. Leaving an empty shell of aching hopelessness and dark anticipation in its wake.
This is depressing.
The clacking of keyboards, ringing of phones, and casual banter of clueless co-workers is a steady ache.
See, clearly this takes place in the medieval era.
Clearly. It rakes at the frayed corners, pulls at the tattered edges of your weary mind. But the appointed hour has arrived. It dampens the dim, if only for a short while. Tomorrow is another day, for them, at least.
Dampens the din? The hell does that mean? What the hell's a din?
For you? Possibly. You linger for just a moment longer. Minutes, yes, of course. Letting the eager parade filter through the exit. The last to leave, you close up, lock the door, and pull your overcoat tight around you. A spitty mist turns into a downpour well before you reach the dry sanctuary at their putrid subway entrance.
Putrid.
Continue.
Putrid. The stairs are a descent into unpleasant smells and hustled near misses as bustling crowds crush together to get to and from their mundane 9-to-5s. For a moment, you miss that simplicity of routine, the promise of continuancy. Continuance.
You don't like it either, do you?
No, I don't. But it's more fun because you have this like really funny facial expression you do when I do it. Yeah, that facial expression. Hey, if you don't hear from me after this, it means my wife killed me.
I would never do that. Standing at the edge of the platform, you look down at the electrified tracks. Wind picks up in the tunnel, signaling rapidly approaching train. You mind wanders. You mind wanders. Maybe your mind wanders? You mind wanders.
You know, I thought you said it wrong. Then I looked up like, wait a minute. You mind wanders.
I thought I said it wrong too, but no, I read it right.
Unless we're both like losing it. It's all this white on black.
You imagine
text.
what it'd be like to be caught on the tracks right as the train comes barreling through at 60 miles per hour.
That's a fast train for the medieval era. I wonder if orcs are powering it.
Death is a beacon, drawing you even closer. It swirls and dances in the sparkling steel grinders below. What?
Girders.
It was girders. There was no N either.
Where do you say grinders? It would be totally different letters.
I know.
It
I don't
teases
know.
and dots only inches away. Come to me. Whispers the siren's call. It's not yet time. You take a few steps back from the yellow line. Echo! Yeah, you read.
20 minutes feels like an eternity in a back subway car. Dance, sweaty, exhaustion, and regret.
Sweaty.
Damp. Sweaty. Hot. Lustful. Wrong story. Okay, with mixed promise.
If I wanted to read fucking Twilight, I'd read Twilight.
Regret mixed with promise and delusion. A wagon full of cattle.
Vampires.
Obvious. Tuned out. Numb. Stop by stop, the opening and closing of the door thins the herd. Moo.
I am a cow.
It's a welcome, going, and shifting of space, a loosening of knots.
How kinky.
Fearing you're the last, and you can breathe easy again, but you still scan the car with a quick glance out of habit, one last time, to make sure you're truly
Alone.
Except you're not quite alone.
Oh no.
There's a smaller leather satchel sitting on an empty seat. What?
I don't know. I just laughed.
See, in the far corner of the car. You glance around again. Glancing, watching, not trusting your weary eyes. There's still not a living soul, save your own.
So it's a bomb.
The handrail is sticky with grime from the clutch of 1,000 dirty fingers. Filthy! You wince at its touch, but it offers visibility as you work your way to the other end of the car towards the orphan satchel.
Filthy.
Where did its owner go? Well, he obviously left. The bag is weathered and worn.
Sure?
Some tired soul will no doubt be missing its contents, you gather. You might be wrong. A high-pitched whine pierces the air as the car rocks and rattles. The lights flicker. 32nd Street. It's your stop.
Ow.
For death.
Listen, death waits.
Time to go. Do you take the bag? Do you leave it there?
Huh.
I say take it.
What if it's a bomb?
What if it has like gold or resources or something?
Why would it have gold if there's fucking trains and computers?
It's a dungeon. All dungeons have word.
What do you think? This is a Uwe Boll satchel? Is it not see gold
I say
inside?
we take it.
Fine. Regret this.
Will it kill me? We'll find out. Will I die? Will I? You instinctively reach out and you swipe the bag, figuring it's better off in your hands, left to wander the dark tunnels instead of a giant metal beast alone.
We came here on the giant flying metal eagle.
Thick, stale, underground air turns cool and damp as you emerge from the city's high-speed intestines and hit the noisy streets above.
This is really well written. Jesus.
340 steps later, exactly.
He counted exactly how many steps.
You're at the door of your second-story apartment, fumbling the keys, muttering under your breath. The lock finally gives way.
What the hell was he doing that the lock had to give way?
Peeling off your soaked coat, you drop everything on the table, kick off your shoes, and check your answering machine.
I swear to God, I saw an F-bomb in there at one point.
You have no new messages. No surprises there.
Wah wah.
Ignoring the pile of unwashed dishes and the empty fridge, you slide back to the table and remember the bag.
Empty fridge.
Inside the bag, you find an old book. So there would be no game if we didn't take.
How do you know?
Because this book is a dungeon.
So what happens? It's a brain aneurysm and that's it? Game over?
Oh, yeah, probably.
That's stupid.
The book is aged and
wow, the first graphic in the whole game.
Its cover
Everybody!
is adorned with an ominous skeletal being that looks half human, half serpent, and the title is written in a language you don't have the tongue to decipher.
Wah wah.
Open the book.
Open the book.
Unlocking the old book, you open the cover and flip through the dusty pages. The book appears to be blank. How odd. So do you flip to the first page, flip to the random page, or flip to the last page?
I want to be like Billy Crystal in, what is it, when Harry Met Sally? He flips to the last page of the book in case he dies before he finishes the book.
I was thinking that too.
Let's go to the last page.
You turn to the last page, nothing.
Random page.
You flip to a random page and find nothing. Are your eyes playing tricks on you? Or did you see the faint glimmer of words fading from view just now? Obviously, we need to go to the first page.
No, flip to another random page.
Flipping through the pages, a faint flicker of ink catches your eye. You flip back several pages to try to find it.
Uh-oh.
After much searching, you uncover a page that sports a faint drawing of a keyhole. Sketch in pencil?
Uh-huh. See what I found?
You instinctively reach out a finger and trace it over the drawing.
Why would you do that?
A sudden sharp pain, a paper cut, spurs you to pull your hand quickly away.
Pull your hand away quickly.
Oh, whatever. Looking down, you notice the keyhole sketch has changed into a fanged serpent. Spots of your blood dot the page.
Uh-oh.
The rim swims. You feel faint and disoriented.
Dun, dun, dun.
Your vision goes blank as you hit the floor.
Oh, shit.
You have died. A sharp impact slams your temple. Oops.
It sends a raw white heat burning through your consciousness. I couldn't read that last part.
I didn't hit it.
Then, empty space. You fall through the black void. Erasing the past.
Erasing the future. Only the present. What is happening? Where am I?
Why are we both reading at the same time?
This is cool.
Who am I? What is this darkness eating away inside me?
And then
a light. I'm more dramatic.
Oh, fine.
Click on the friggin' light. Cool.
You awaken in a small chamber, illuminated by the light of a single flickering torch resting in a sconce at the far wall. Sharp throb pulsing behind your eyes fades quickly, but an unpleasant chill is creeping in. You notice words scratched into the stone floor.
This is the first time
This is the second time. We never did this. At this distance, the torchlight is too dim to make out what it says.
Make out what they say. Why are you filling in blanks?
I don't know. My brain does that. You grab a torch from the wall sconce and take comfort into the subtle warmth it breathes across your face.
That's that word. Sconce?
Sconce? Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be sconce. I was saying sconce, but yeah, sconce. You can now get a better look at your surroundings. Holding the torch closer to the floor, you can clearly see the inscription carved there. It reads, Chapter 1. Why the Walls Bleed.
Whoa.
Dun, dun, dun. A heavy wooden door to the south appears to be the only way in or out of this pit.
Huh.
The door creaks and shutters open as if the strain against its weight.
You find yourself in a larger stone room that's cavernous and empty. The echoing sounds of water droplets come from a passage to the west. You catch a whiff of something familiar, something out of place. Is that? You also notice another passageway to the east, as well as the door you just came through. Okay, worth noting now, we have multiple choices we can make.
Yeah.
You can click on west, you can click on
Even
dot, east, and the door.
I would do dot.
Yeah, the ellipsis, I would go with that. Yes, that's called an ellipsis.
Citrus? Hey, cool.
Huh.
So
to the
this
west.
Is north. This is west, is an empty room here. And this would be east. I would say
East?
Going to the water. I would go west first because it's shorter. There's nothing going on here.
This is like a crazy-ass interactive choose-your-own-adventure book.
Yeah.
It's really cool, actually.
East is very long. West, it looks like north, south, west, east. Yeah. It should be west, so it should be one room. So I would recommend...
Why can't they ever put all four directions on the fucking compass?
Because they assume if you know where north is, you should know where everything else is. So I would just say the best bet is to do west first.
Okay.
If I'm correct, yeah.
Jesus. The narrow corridor opens into a dead-end room that reeks of overripened fruit. You're blasted with the sweet, pungent odor which nearly overpowers you. Looking around, you notice a vicious, reddish substance draining out of several large, round holes in the walls. This mysterious fluid drips down in a slow, syrupy cascade, collecting in stone basins carved along the base of the wall. You may want to scroll it down. Just use the friggin' thing and grab the bar. The only exit is through the passage you came in, to the east. Check the reddish substance. Okay. I want to see if it's blood or not. Cool. The sweet odor is emanating from this odd liquid. You decide to leave it alone, for now. Exit through the passageway to the east. It's gotta be blood. What the hell else could it be? The chapter's called Why the Walls Bleed.
Also back to the east. We'll go to the east now.
Okay. Pushing further into the unknown depths, your eyes play tricks in the torchlight. What lurks in the darkness ahead, skittering away just beyond the glow of your torch? Obviously a Grue. We need a light now, otherwise we're gonna get eaten by a Grue. Anybody who doesn't get that reference, congrats. As you round the corner, you notice a small alcove in the passageway here. The corridor continues to the east. The northern passage leads around the corner back to the west.
I would go to the alcove, because we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I agree. There's a large crack in the wall of the alcove. It's not big enough for you to squeeze through. Who knows what could be in there? Oh boy.
I'm curious.
I want to, but I don't want to lose my hand.
Let's find out.
Fuck it, no guts, no glory. Go. You reach into the crack and find a crude mechanical switch. Oh shit, man.
Yes.
Fuck. If we lose our hand, I'm blaming you. You hear the grumble. I'm sorry. You hear the rumble of grinding stone further ahead from the corridor to the east. We just opened a door or something. Oh shit. Pushing further into the unknown depths, your eyes play tricks and I already read all this shit.
Yeah, so we probably...
where did we open the passageway?
Up ahead, so this way.
To the east?
I believe so.
Wouldn't that be north for going up?
No, we're still gonna go east. We're still going this way, kind of.
Okay, so east then.
Yeah.
At the end of this passageway, a section of wall is shifted to reveal a hidden alcove. What is with the word alcove? Like this fucking guy who wrote this, he's like, I really like the sound of this.
I like this.
Use it every 3
As you
seconds.
Crouch, torch held high, you see a monstrous form emerge from the darkness, lumbering towards you. It attacks. Fight to survive. Flee for your life. Fight?
We don't really have any weapons.
That's what happens.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You see what you got us into now?
A dripping sacrifice.
It's a skeleton. It's a fucking fetus walrus
Attack.
demon
I
thing.
know, walrus fetus. That was gross.
The dripping sacrifice dodges your attack and you slip, leaving yourself prone. It prepares to attack. Fantastic. You managed to dodge the dripping sacrifice's attack. This is a really freaky game.
Battle continues.
Oh, God. Continues
Attack.
what? With two of us slipping on each other? The dripping sacrifice dodges your attack. It prepares to counterattack. You managed to dodge the dripping sacrifice's attack. Let's try attack one more goddamn time.
We don't have any other choice.
You damage the dripping sacrifice. The dripping sacrifice is injured and prepares to strike. This will not end well. The dripping sacrifice damages you. Luckily, your injuries are superficial. The battle continues. How much HP does it have? Oh my god. Dodges your attack. Prepare to counterattack.
No other option.
40 years later. You manage to dodge the dripping sacrifice's attack. The dripping sacrifices dodges your attack and slips, leaving yourself prone. You manage to oh my god. It's like watching two idiots play ping pong.
I gotta find a weapon.
I knew this was a bad idea. No guts, no glory. What'd I learn that from? G.I. Jose? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, we attacked it more.
Yay!
5 more. We're halfway there.
What are we attacking it with? The goddamn satchel?
No, that's back in our room.
You critically damage the dripping sacrifice. Huh, interesting. Oh, wow. We're actually going to kill this thing. This is like one of the longest battles. Yes, this is like one of the longest battles in the RPG history for me right here. I've fought final bosses in RPGs and took less time to kill.
You're slaying the dripping sacrifice.
Whoa.
Victory! You survive the encounter. Absorb the blood of your fallen adversary and feel invigorated.
Absorb the blood? What the fuck? What are we, a fucking vampire? To the west and the north.
The north.
I'm confused. Why do we absorb the blood?
I have no clue.
A pile of Well, yeah, you read this one.
Why?
Just change things up a little. Fine, I'll read it.
Okay, good.
A pile of bones and skulls lay scattered across a large stone slab in the center of this chamber. Along the far wall, a series of sharp hooks dangle from the ceiling by chains. It's clear that much suffering befell the poor souls that met their fate in this place. Smears of their dried blood, now darkened with time and decay, paint a macabre scene. A passageway extends to the west. The southern door opens into a long hallway. How about that? Check out the pile of bones. Trust me.
Just looking for them.
The bones have been picked clean and show markings of being gnawed on. You notice 2 human skulls amidst the remains. Check the human skulls. Here we go. Searching through the remains, you disturb one of the human skulls, which rolls off the stone slab and clatters to the floor. Beneath it, you find a scrap of paper. See, adventure game logic.
The aged parchment is faded and covered in drops of long dried blood. It reads, "This awful place. What have I done? What have I become? Please, forgive me."
I didn't mean to be a sparkly vampire.
Should we look at this at all?
Yeah, sure, folks. You imagine what it might have felt like being strung up with one of these rusty things hooked into your guts, waiting to be eaten alive. Then you banish the thought from your mind. It's a pretty dark game right here, let me tell you. It's maybe just text, but it's still pretty graphic.
So we will go to the west.
I like this.
Oh.
Needs music, though. The floor has collapsed in the hallway ahead, which is flooded with a stagnant, murky water. On the opposite side lies an ornate door. I love ornate doors in the middle of fucking nowhere. Here's a dungeon, but here's a really fucking fancy-ass door.
You peer sorry. You peer into the depths and wonder what might lie in the waiting just beneath this shimmering surface. Chunks of rubble are crumbling off the side of the wall by the edge of the walkway. Check the rubble?
Yeah, check the rubble first. You found $50,000.
You pick up a fist size. What is with me? You know, because I was going to say first aid. I really did.
I'm good now.
Fist-sized chunk of rubble and hurl it into the water. It splashes, then sinks. Doop. Water surface comes splashing to life as something makes quick work of the rubble.
Is that Cthulhu?
You quickly skirt around the edge of the water quarter while the unknown beast is distracted.
Unleash the Kraken!
Wahaha.
Really?
Yes.
Beyond the ornate door, you enter a nicer room. The stone is more chiseled and
Must
refined.
be so hard after
Red tapestries hang on the walls, and the decor is comforting upgrade from the dank, crumbling corridors you just crawled out of.
And why is nicer?
Four tall display cases are positioned around the fancy chamber. You also see a stairway leading to a door in the north, a smaller closet door to the east, a passage that lies to the south. You know what this really is? This is like a recreation of the old Infocom text adventure games like Zork and stuff. That's what this feels like almost, minus the humor, but it's the same sort of core concept at hand here. Instead of having to type go north, go west, go south, go east, or go
Click
W.
the text.
You click the text options. Like it's basically the same thing.
Display cases.
This is really good. At a cursory glance, the towering display cases appear to be filled with the greenish fluid. There's also something else inside them too. Yeah, see, it's just like those text games. You would have multiple options to check things, and if you did the wrong one, it killed you.
We haven't died yet.
Display number 1. Preserved within the green fluid is a Preserved within the green fluid is a desiccated corpse that looks like it might have once have been human. It's missing both arms. The body's one remaining leg is tethered by a chain latched to the base of the display. The mouth has been crudely sewn shut, and a cluster of worm-like creatures are floating out from the gaps in the stitching. Ew. Go to the back to this. I want to see what other madness is going on with these display cases. Oh, poor Edward. Oh no, I'm a reverse werewolf. Oh no, a full moon.
You find a wolf-like creature hanging upside. I'm not gonna read anymore. I give up for the night.
I can't help but laugh.
I give up.
You got all the time in the world. You can take your sweet ass time.
Upside down in the green fluid. It's poorly stitched stomach cavity has burst open inside the display, with ropes of long stringy worm floating out from it alongside its entrails. Looking more closely at the gruesome display, you notice the creature's eye twitch and blink.
Look how you laughed as you read that absolutely disgusting paragraph.
I'm laughing at how I'm reading it. And the third one. Oops, apparently fourth. This one was empty, drained of its fluids, and lacking a grisly companion within. Maybe the creature in the water? Who knows?
3.
This time we're going to try to hit 3.
Let me see, I'll read this like my wife just did. 2 severed human torsos have been stitched together in a gory mirror image at
I'm
the
not
waist.
that bad. Let me cry.
Ropey crusters of the worms are spilling out of the seam. Stop that.
You see?
When you read the damn thing before, you read it so slow because you're like, I can't read, so I'm going to read uber slow. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, today on Sesame Street, we're going to learn how to count to 10.
We're going to a smaller closet door to the east.
This is a bad idea.
The door is locked.
Jammed.
We're going to go.
Won't budge. Jammed. What the
You.
fuck?
Is that what I look like?
Is that the thing from the Dark Castle?
Walk up the small stairs, open the door under a sitting chamber. The clinking of chains draws you further into the room. Bound to a throne resting at the far wall of the chamber, you find a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bird. It looks off into the distance, unblinking. There's also a large door to the west and the door you entered in to the south.
Creature.
But of course, and we die. As you step closer, the creature speaks with a slow, raspy cadence.
I want that fucking key.
I feel a presence.
Really? That's how you read that? You gotta read it like a Skeksis. I a present. What is it? What is it? Oh, what could it want with me? Schmeager.
Smee.
Little me shackled away in these filthy metal irons. Rah. Filthy little irons hold my flesh and bone. Strange thing, indeed. Oh, it is a why did they put one fucking line on the top and you're not even letting me read it?
You're taking the other world, doesn't it? Unknown purposes. Sorry. My attention span is short.
But I was doing voice acting
and I was
dramatic. Fine. The thump 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 of his heart beats a hair faster now, doesn't
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Next one, though.
The thump thump thump. Let the tap 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 of tilting time.
You sound like South Park.
Red matter or fluid flows beneath its skin. Wonders little me. Ah, its breath is tinged with wicked curiosity. Is everything he's saying rhyme? What is fucking Princess of Light, or what the hell that game was called? I can't do a voice now. I'm all fucked up.
What could it want? Oh, little me. Oh, God. Does it seek to put the sharpness? I don't want to do it. You do your voice.
Which one?
I don't care.
Does it seek to... Oh, shit. Does it seek to put the sharpness to my flesh? Now I sound like I'm from the South. Okay, fine. Let's just do this. Does it seek to put the
Oh. We were done. I thought we were
It's the most thematic fucking thing in the whole game, and we're goofing off.
I'm... Little me hears the darkness in its pulsing heart, but it lacks a tool to sow such seeds.
What the hell is he talking about?
The bird creature continues to mutter to itself. Investigate the large door to the southwest or lead to the south.
I thought he was wearing a badass hat, but that's the fucking back of the chair there. Yeah. I thought that was like a huge ass friggin' like bird afro or something.
Should we check the bird creature again or just do the large door?
Yeah, do the bird creature again. There's probably a hint there somewhere.
And so he returns. What could it possibly require of little me? Waiting here. Always waiting for the next to come and play.
Creepy.
So, does it seek to put the sharpness to my flesh and spill my essence to the floor? Oh, wait, to kill it. Little me hears the darkness in its pulsing heart, but it lacks the tool to sow such seeds. Oh, wait, to find and kill it.
So you have to murder this fucking thing.
Yeah, large door. Every door is decorated with scratch marks and dried bloodstains. It is locked.
Locked.
So we have to go back. We missed something somewhere.
Jammed. Won't budge. If you don't get that reference, play Clyde Barker's Undying.
Leave to the south. That's where we can go.
Foretold display case. We've seen this already.
Yeah.
Okay, go to stairway leading to a door in the north. We didn't go that way.
That's the way we just came in. That's where the bird is. The bird's right here to the north.
No, it isn't. It's a small closet doors where
nope,
we went.
that is locked. Watch. Oh, go. See? Bird.
Okay, I stand corrected. We only keeps pushing buttons.
Because you don't do all directions.
No, I don't. South, I guess.
Southeast. When you get down, we haven't gone into.
Wait, hold on. Go back to the pile of bones for a sec.
Pile of bones. Yeah, there's one we didn't investigate.
The bones. Feeling compelled to sift through what else's remains, you poke around the bone heap and finally find a old rusty knife. Okay, now we know what to do.
I just want to check one thing real quick, though.
Yes.
Oh, no. Let's go north. I'm looking for a certain area.
I'm gonna kill the bird. Does it seek to put the sharpness in my flesh? Hear the resonance of cold metal in its grip, so very sharp. It does indeed approach with the murderous intent. Wow.
I don't want to kill it. Oh, crap.
Where then does its black heart crave to cut first? Does it put the blade to my throat and slice the life from little me? Does it pierce my chest to puncture my own beating organ? Or does it wield the blade to trace a path below, revealing my entrails beneath? Little me awaits your transformative desire. Shit. I like option 3.
I like option 1.
Well, guess what? You got to choose last time.
Okay.
So now I'm going to pick. Besides, you mentioned something about his entrails before.
Okay.
Spilling them out on the floor being very specific, so I think
that makes sense.
might have something to do with it. You jab the knife into the creature's abdomen and pull it across, spilling blood and entrails everywhere. After several moments, the body begins to dissolve. Jesus. Leaving a skeletal frame in its wake. As you turn to leave,
It kills you.
you hear a clatter and are struck hard from behind. You fall to the floor, dropping your knife. You roll over quickly and find the animated skeletal form of the bird creature upon you, its bony hands wrapped around your throat. Holding you steady with one hand, it sinks a taloned finger into your eye socket. Oh god, between your own muffled screams, you hear a sickening pop and feel it scraping around inside your skull. With your remaining eye, you see the bird creature placed the eye it just plucked out from you into its own hollow socket. It then reaches down to acquire its mate. Your vision is wrenched from you as warm blood spills across your face. The anguish is intense. Your body begins to weaken from shock and blood loss. You feel yourself being dragged along a stone floor. Your consciousness fades. ... For a long time, the world is black, and the turbulence in your restless mind proves an unforgiving companion in the solitude of your pain. Jesus. Then, an uncomfortable squirming sensation across your face jolts you back to the waking realm. The world remains black, and you struggle to breathe. You try to bring your hands to your face, but they're bound by thick chains. Something is slithering around inside your eye sockets, tickling your raw cheeks with its small, slippery tendrils. You try to scream, but your lips have been soon shut. As you strain against your bonds and push in all directions, you slam repeatedly against a hard surface. It sounds like glass. Oh god.
You know where we are.
You hear a grinding clank, the sound of metal on metal. A warm, putrid-smelling liquid begins raining down on you from above. The squirming sensation in your eye sockets intensifies as the fluid pours over you. You try not to retch. The liquid is rising as it accumulates around your ankles. Before long, it reaches your knees. You can barely breathe as it creeps up your chest, continuing to pour down from above. Within moments, your chin is dripping into the vile liquid. You lash out with every ounce of your remaining strength and push your head up and back to gasp whatever air you can. The fluid doesn't stop. It seeps into your nostrils, filling your lungs with a burning, choking misery. You've perished in one of many horrible ways. Try again and seek to change your fate. The end. Holy shit.
That was intense.
That was fucking nuts.
And very good.
Great game. Christ. This is very much like an old school text adventure game with intensive dialogue options and crazy ass death descriptions. Very I'm really surprised at how graphic and unsettling this is, despite being basically text. But good job.
Yeah.
A+. I would definitely recommend this to other people. If you like a more literary approach at gaming, highly recommended. But I also recommend you put on a soundtrack.
Yep.
If I can be arsed too, I'll actually add music to this.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep.
Stop saying yep.
Yep.
Ah. That's not what they go. They do not go caw, caw.
Yep.
Just for reference, I was trying to remember what the hell the Skeksis was called from Dark Crystal. I can't now. I did now, but I couldn't back then. Alright. So, final thoughts on this one?
It's good. Highly recommend it.
More fun than Finding Teddy, huh?
Almost any movie.
We had to find aspirin after that.
Yeah.
Fucking teddy bears.